What's up, guys?
Hi.
Well, we're out going to Kingsport today, aren't we?
Yeah, it's been kind of a weird week.
Yeah, I was supposed to do some photos for a family today, but the rain pushed it back some. So we didn't go anywhere because I was supposed to do that. So we decided we'd go down to Kingsport for a little bit.
Yeah, they've got Fun Fest coming up next month, and this is the end of June. Fun Fest is the third week of July, so we wanted to kind of show that off because we've not done that, and we're there on a pretty regular basis, basically. I mean, we go to Downtown Kingsport often. A lot of our favorite restaurants are down there. One of our favorite antique stores are down there. It's the only antique store left, to my knowledge.
There's two.
He says there are two. What's the other one?
The other one's that one where you go up and they got all the wood furniture on the top floor.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, there's two down there, and they're both really good. But they're probably already closed. But we just wanted to walk around downtown.
Show it off a little bit.
And see what else.
We might catch a dinner down there. I don't know.
Maybe, yeah. It's kind of rainy. It's been raining today, which is why the photo session got pushed back that he was supposed to do today, because it came a good downpour, and it looks like it might still do that. So who knows what's going to happen. They also have a carousel down there. I believe it's $1 to ride for every age. And if not the first Pals, then one of the first Pals restaurants. So that's pretty cool. If you're from East Tennessee or know somebody from East Tennessee, then you've heard of Pals more than likely, because it's a staple down here. It's what we do. So yeah, we'll show you as soon as we get down there. It's what, like a 15-20 minute drive from Churchill?
Yeah.
On a good day.
Yeah, if that.
Yeah, so I work in Kingsport, so I'm there every day, just about. I work close to Downtown Kingsport. I work really close to Eastman in Kingsport, so yeah. So I'm there every single day. I grew up there. All of that. But anyway, we'll show it all to you once we get there. Okay, so we've made it here to downtown. We're at the First Pals. I looked it up on the way here. I'm going to read a little bit. Most of it's from memory because I've read it like twice, but my memory is terrible here lately. But this Pals opened up in 1956. Pal Barger, who is a Kingsport native here, went to a restaurant convention and met there with the owner of McDonald's. And then he later came back to Kingsport and decided that he too was going to open up a burger joint. So they've got cheeseburgers, they've got hot dogs, they've got
ham sandwiches, chicken sandwiches.
Yeah, chipped ham, the chicken sandwich, sauce burger, which is...
That's my favorite. Sauce burger with the cheese.
Oh yeah, I love a sauce burger with cheese, extra sauce.
That is the best Pals has.
Yeah, but I've not had anything here that I didn't like. They've got chili buns, chili burgers.
Those are good. And everybody loves the Razzie teas and the peach teas.
Yeah, their teas, all the sweet tea is a big thing. And they also sell Dr. Enough, which is also Is that a Kingsport thing too? Was that invented around
It's in
here?
our area. I think it's out of Johnson City.
Maybe Johnson City, yeah. So they do have that, and Dr. Enough, if you drink that, you know it's almost really hard to find. A lot of the high schools and middle schools around here will do fundraisers with Dr. Enough. In fact, we did one last year for Abby for band, a Dr. Enough fundraiser, and so much money that we raised selling some Dr. Enough. That's like an instant thing. Oh, you're selling Dr. Enough, let me have them. But, but anyway, you can also get a toasted cheese here if you're a vegetarian. My aunt's a vegetarian, and she opened me up to the world of the toasted cheese at Pal's. And I also love it. I will get random things from Pal's whenever we eat Pal's. We have one right by our house.
Literally a block away.
So we eat it very often.
Yeah.
I don't know if we'll be eating anything from here tonight, because I don't know if my stomach can handle it tonight. It's been a little off today. But they're Frenchy fries, sauce burger with cheese, and I'm not a tea drinker, so I usually get a Sprite. Whenever I was drinking Cokes, I would get a Coke. He likes the Razzie tea extra Raz.
Yeah, it's the way Ethan likes it too.
Yeah. But they also have milkshakes. Like, they have strawberry, peanut butter, vanilla, chocolate, and you can get them mixed.
And every now and then they do a dreamsicle.
Oh yeah, every now and then they do a dreamsicle. But this one here in Kingsport is the very first Pal's. It's one of two where you walk in and order your food. The other, I think they said there's 28 locations right now, and there's always new ones popping up. So this one, and then the one right down the road in Lynn Garden, are the only ones where you can go in and order your food. The other ones are drive-through only. Really good prices, and they are really quick getting the food to you. The actual name of the restaurant is Pal's Sudden Service, but we just call it Pal's around here. It's just Pal's. And they have the iconic, they haven't here recently because of the straw shortage or whatever, but they have an iconic yellow straw with the red stripe. So it's pretty, you know who's been to Pal's whenever you see their straw, but not here recently. But I'll get out and kind of show you all the building. It's got some pretty awesome neon on top. It's definitely
it's a really cool building.
It's a cool building for sure. So I'll get out and kind of show you guys real quick. So this is the side. You go in over here, and you can, you had to exit on the other side and walk around, but I think nobody follows that rule anymore, so you can go in and out either side. This neon, like, it's on right now, but you can't see it because it's so flat out still, but at nighttime that neon looks pretty awesome. Let me shut this car door first. So I'm trying to watch for cars because they fly in here. So this is all of it, and they've got a little picnic area for this one over here. The one in Lynn Garden has a little place out front with, I think, 4 tables with umbrellas where you can eat. Let's see over here. There's a bunch of people, so I'm not going to go all the way over, but because it's the same on both sides. But they've got this picnic area over here with a mural where you can come out and eat your food, or you can do like we do and just eat it in the car. So it's a pretty good place if you come to Kingsport, especially here with FunFest coming up. If you want something local, do Pal's. There's all kinds of them. You can find them. The drive-through locations are usually like a robin's egg blue, and they've got the big American flag out front, and then they've got a burger and fry and a drink or a hot dog. Can't remember what's all on them. I drive past them like every day, and I can't remember exactly what's on the drive-through Pal's. you've got a burger. It's a burger, hot dog, fries, and a shake. Yeah, so I was right. So, like I said, if you're coming to the area, especially with FunFest coming up, and you want to do local food, Pal's is a good option because you can feed the whole family for really, really cheap. So, and they're really like few and far between. So you can find it anywhere, and they're really fast. So it's a good option for families. Where are we heading now?
Downtown Kingsport.
We're in Downtown Kingsport. Okay guys, so we are now on Broad Street, which
Hello.
is the busiest street down here.
Yep.
Back in the day, they used to do Broad Street cruise-ins, and I think every now and then they'll do that with some classic cars, but I know that my family used to do that quite often, because my family grew up, or they're from Lynn Garden, so this is just like a stone's throw from Lynn Garden, and they would come down here really probably every weekend, more than likely as teenagers, to do the cruise in. But they're trying to revitalize this section, but they've got a lot of work to do. A lot of it's almost in disrepair. Like this one we're standing under, it looks awful. It used to be a Clark's something.
Yep.
But a lot of the buildings they are trying to renovate and turn into new businesses. So we'll kind of show you what's going on. One of our favorite antique stores is across the street from where we're at right now, and somebody must have bought it and must be working in there. I don't know what they're doing, but they've got tarps up over the windows. And then the State Theater, I know somebody recently just bought that and they're renovating that. And the old newsstand, somebody's renovating that. So they are trying to work on these buildings and bring them back to life and bring some people, more people downtown Kingsport. So that's good. And they do have concerts down here right now. They're going through the Twilight Alive concerts. I think they're on Friday nights, but they'll shut down half of Broad Street, and you can like come out here with your lawn chairs and sit. They do the 4th of July out here. They'll shut down the whole Broad Street, and they'll do fireworks up over the old train station that's back that way, and they're really nice. So they are trying to bring people to downtown and renovate it, but it's just a slow process. They also have a parking garage over here. I think it's 3 levels, and it's free parking, but it fills up pretty quick whenever they've got stuff going on down here. So if you're down here for stuff for like FunFest, I would get here pretty early, or the Friday night concerts. I would get here pretty early. It's on the corner of Shelby and what's this street called? I don't know. We'll look at the sign whenever we get up here. So the parking garage is on the corner of Shelby and Market Street. Real easy to find. It kind of stands out against all these other buildings because it's definitely newer. So here's the old train station at the end of Broad Street. They shoot the fireworks for 4th of July up behind there, so it's pretty cool. You can come out here and they've got this whole section like blocked off for 4th of July at night, and then this is looking back down the other way. This is now the Abington Olive Oil Company, but whenever it was originally built, it was actually the Kingsport Bank, which was the first bank in Kingsport, and it was declared insolvent during the Great Depression, and finally remodeled in the 1980s, so that's pretty cool. So we're coming up to Stir Fry, which is one of our favorite places to eat. They have great sushi, and they have half-price sushi on Wednesdays and Saturdays. So we go there often. So it's yum. Josh is like, ah, but I love it. So across the street here we have the Lamplight Theater. They are a Christian theater company. They put on plays very often. They've always got something going on. We've not been yet. I really want to go. We just really haven't had the time, but I'd really like to go. And then right beside them, they bought out one of our very favorite antique stores. Hold on, loud cars. But they bought out the antique store right next door to them and built an emporium. So now they have like a dinner and a show type thing, and they also have a gift shop inside. I don't think the tickets are very expensive. I've not really looked at them. Maybe that's something we'll do. If you all are interested in knowing more about the theater, let us know, because I would like to go to a show. I'm not going to go in there and film, clearly, because that's just disrespectful to them, but I would love to go in there and just watch a show, maybe get dinner and a show. Josh hates plays and stuff like that, or he says he does. He has enjoyed every single one we've ever been to, so I'll leave that up for you all to make your opinion on. But yeah, pretty cool if you're in town to check out that. And this is the Old State Theater. It has been bought by many different people who have done a little bit of renovating on it, and then they stop. Some of the stories say that the crews, yeah, definitely haunted. Some of the crews that have gone in there to do the construction work, we were told that they stopped doing the construction work because of all the ghosts. I don't know. I believe in ghosts. Josh believes in ghosts. So I would say that's true. Whenever I was a little kid, we went there a lot in the daycare for summer camp, and we watched movies like Charlie Brown. We watched all the Charlie Brown movies in there, and it was really beautiful inside. It was all original, but yeah, I'm sad that I didn't enjoy it more as a kid. Hopefully whoever owns the State Theater now will stick with it. I think a lot of the issues truly is that it just cost way too much to renovate, and the people that buy it just run out of money, and they decide to sell it. But whenever they redone this marquee, it's so pretty. I haven't seen it lit up in a while, but we also haven't been here at night in a while either, so I don't know if it still lights up or if it doesn't. But I really do hope that they get it all renovated and we can start enjoying it again. I wish that they would turn it into an actual old theater again, and we can watch the old black and whites in there. That would be awesome. Josh would hate it, but I would come. I would definitely come down here and see it. But yeah, they've got like a little plaque here on, they've got a couple of these plaques on these old buildings that you can walk around and find. So if you want to read more about it, just pause it right there. So this is the old newsstand, and they are actively renovating it. They've got it completely gutted right now inside. Like you can see all the way through to the back wall. But they're supposed to be renovating that for like a venue. So you can have like small parties there, company parties, stuff like that. And then this is the Black Heart Salon. I've not been there, but everybody seems to like it. And then they've been working on this one for a good while. Like this was all covered in a different facade. I can't even remember what it looked like before they tore it all off. But they uncovered all of this old, untouched brickwork.
The emblem that says 1927 is actually a cartouche. It's an architectural detail.
Oh,
there you go.
We're getting technical. You just learned something. But it looks like they've renovated something, because they've got, or maybe that goes to the Black Heart Saloon. I don't know. But something, they've got something renovated up there, but I don't know. They've been working on it for a while. I'd like to know what this building used to be and see old pictures of it. So I don't know, maybe I'll look for that. The Kingsport archives through the library has a bunch of images online that you can go back through and see a bunch of old pictures of Kingsport history, and I love to get on there and look. And this shop here is Boomtown. I buy quite a bit from Boomtown. They do their own designs and their own screen printing, and it's really cute. I really want this pennant up here. I really want this. I started to buy it last time we went in, but then they've got that, and I have a shirt with that on it. I like to have that. I like to have this Smokey Bear shirt. I love everything they've got, and they've always got really good prices. So they've got this store, and then one in Johnson City, I believe. Maybe one in Bristol, but I'm not sure. But definitely one here, and then one in Johnson City. And then this is an aesthetic place. I've not been in there. I don't know anything about it. It had to have just opened, because it used to be like a pop-up shop place. So different shops would come in and set up for a little bit, and then they'd leave, and then they'd have a new one come in. So I don't know. I might have to go in there sometime. I really do like this dress. So this mural has not changed since I can remember. Even as a little kid, it's been the same. I think. I could be wrong, but I think they just touch it up and let it keep going. So I like it. Pretty cool, pretty retro. I love it. So we're here at the corner of Market and Commerce. There's an art gallery. Let me zoom back out so you can actually see. So it's an art gallery, Cindy Sade Art Gallery. It's not open right now, but they've got all kinds of paintings and pictures and pottery and maybe some woodwork. All kinds of stuff in there. So if you like that kind of thing, we've got it here in Kingsport. Pretty nice. This skateboard somebody made. And then one of our other favorite restaurants the mustard seed.
Yeah, that place is good.
Yeah, it's also cheap and always good. But I think their hours are weird. I don't know their actual hours. And they don't have them on the store, so I guess just check their Facebook. So we came here to Mid-City Grill. It just opened down here. I've not ate here. Josh and the kids have ate here. So this is the menu.
Oh god, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I always try to tell people those hot dogs are enormous.
Are you paying or are you going to let you down? Oh.
Just looking. No, don't make me the one.
And then it also looks like they have a huge vegan. Josh can't help me here.
Yeah, weren't your favorite? Where's your
huge
favorite fries
venue
from? What do you like
or
the best?
huge vegan
I've never had their fries
menu.
before. Killer? Ah, right. We love to hear that, man. Well, maybe next time you can try our chips or a different side and
So,
like those better.
yeah, they've got a lot. I don't know. I like
I don't even like
some
sweet
vegan
potato
stuff,
fries.
so I don't know what I'm
Those
gonna
are my-
get
those
now.
are my favorite side.
So we're sitting here at Mid-City Grill, and it is getting ready to come a storm. And we're sitting in aluminum chairs. We're smart. Anyway, our food just got here. I got the chicken sandwich, so it's a grilled chicken patty. Comes with tomato, lettuce, and mayo. I did not get lettuce because I don't like lettuce, and I added avocado. And I got fries as the side, and that's a monstrous amount of fries. What did you get? Oh, his mouth is full. He got onion rings. I see bacon.
Appalachian burger.
The Appalachian burger. It looks like grilled onions, bacon, cheese, and a burger. I think this is a garlic aioli, she said. And then they were supposed to bring some barbecue sauce.
I think that is the barbecue.
No, this is garlic aioli.
No, that was the garlic aioli.
Oh, okay, that's the garlic aioli. That's barbecue?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. So there's also pulled pork on here?
Yep. Somewhere
Somewhere.
under the cheese.
Okay. Is this what you had last time?
Nope. This is different.
He's munching on his onion rings right now.
Yep.
He always eats his sides first and then he goes in for the main. I'm the opposite. I eat all of my main. Oh, his came with the pickle also. But he hates pickles and I absolutely love them. So we're going to eat real quick before this storm gets here, and then we'll let you know what we think. So I have almost demolished my chicken sandwich. All my avocados fell off, but it's so good. Josh has made a mess, as he usually does with his food, but he has really liked it.
Oh, it's good.
He eats so fast from his football days that, yeah, I've not even touched my fries, barely ate any of my chicken sandwich, and he's almost done. That's how all of our food, dinners, whatever, meals, that's how they always go. So, yeah, I'm gonna try some of that barbecue sauce because I'm interested here in just a minute. So, I almost finished my chicken sandwich, not all the way. Josh finished the chicken patty itself because he doesn't like anything I put on my stuff because he's picky.
Very picky.
At least he admits it now. I couldn't even put a dent in these fries at all. Josh cleaned his plate as usual. But it was really, really good. I suggest if you are in Downtown Kingsport and you're looking for something cheap and it's still sit down, like sit down service where you can order and sit down and, you know, take your time and eat, this is a good place to come. The kids absolutely loved it. Josh and Ethan ate here yesterday, and Josh said that Ethan basically begged him to come here and eat lunch. So he did, without me. Because I had never been here and I wanted to eat here. And Josh is like, you didn't even want to eat there. And it's like, yes I did.
It's true, she didn't.
in. But it was really, really, really good. I loved it. We'll definitely be coming back. It was nice trying something new tonight because I did not want to cook. I know Josh didn't want to cook, and all we've got at home is 2 frozen steaks and then mashed potatoes and stuff like that. So we're tired of everything and we wanted something different without cooking. So this was a good switch up. And service was really, really great too. The whole, like all of the servers were really nice. The food came out quickly and everything. It was so good. So if you're in the area, come by here and eat. I give it a thumbs up. Josh, do you give it a thumbs up? Okay. Alright guys. We gotta start walking. I don't know, it looks like the storm's like trying to pass over without raining on us. It keeps thundering, so I don't know if we're gonna make it to the car or if we can walk a little bit longer, but we'll see. So we seen a sign for this place earlier. So we walked over here to try to find it, and we found it. The Fizzy Fairway Mini Golf Bar. So you get your fizzies and some indoor putt-putt. We'll have to come back and do this. It looks really cool. You can't really see it from here because of the reflection, but it looks pretty neat inside.
I'd want to do it. Let's take the kids up here one day.
Yeah, me and the kids and Josh love putt-putt, but they hate playing with me because I get so competitive. And then it turns into I won no matter what. It doesn't matter what they say kind of thing, so I always win.
Even though she loses all the time.
I definitely won the last time we played putt-putt. I've got the card to prove it.
Out of 40 times she won the one.
Whatever. Okay guys, so we got in the car because it was sprinkling and we drove up to the other end of Broad Street, and we're actually venturing down a side road that we've never really walked down. Have we walked down? No, we haven't walked down
You
through
haven't.
here.
I used to when I worked at the print shop.
Okay, well then that's been like years though.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see what's down here. So first time seeing it for us. Oh, and we're crossing the road. No warning, we're just gonna cross now. So we've got Uptown Family Bakery.
I'm gonna have to try that.
Looks like a nail salon. And then a beauty salon. And then this one down here caught my eye because I never thought I'd ever see a bird store. For some reason, I don't know. Like, I know birds are popular pets, but I never thought I'd see a bird store in downtown
Little shop of feathers.
Kingsport, but the name really caught my attention. It's the Little Shop of Feathers. You get it? Do you get it? Little Shop of Horrors, you know. And they've got a sign for Rhythm and Roots that's coming up. Can't wait. I hate birds, guys. Like, I'm terrified of them. I don't necessarily hate birds. I'm just very afraid of birds, but I like to look at them. But I don't want to be up close with them. But we were watching a YouTube today of Parrot Mountain, and the kids have always wanted to go. I've always been interested. Josh loves to photograph birds, so we might make it to Parrot Mountain at some point this summer. And you all can watch me freak out because I'm gonna be scared. But they got a lot of cute little shops. There's a photography studio. What's this one? Another salon. Salon suites and permanent makeup. Okay. Had no idea that was down here. And a I can't even say the word. Maybe I need their help. And then another salon. Golly, we got a lot of salons in downtown.
That is a lot of salons.
We've got a ton
This one
of
looks really
salons.
nice.
No, this one's kind of cool looking. I like their shirts.
Bombshell is what it's called.
I like those pastel-y tie-dyed shirts with their logo of this girl right here on there. Bombshell Salon. Very cool. I hate getting my hair cut. That's a little fun fact about me, because I've had people mess it up so many times that it scares me, so I don't get it cut very often, which that probably makes Josh happy. I do like to have my toenails done though. I just did that yesterday.
You did.
They're pretty. So I done those in the mall. I can't think of the name of the salon, but they were really nice and did a really good job.
Another salon.
Another salon. Lloyd's on Commerce. That's a fancy salon. Man,
Is there like a salon rivalry here?
I don't know.
Do they just fight for customers as they get out of the car?
I don't know. I've seen like there were two side by side.
That's 5 salons.
It's 5 or 6, yeah.
There's 2 over there, 2 right there, and 1 right there.
Oh, and then 2 down there next to Mid City Grill.
Yeah.
So that's 7 then.
Oh, look, the whole top floor is for rent.
Oh, should we get us a business, guys? Something that me and Josh have discussed for a while is getting a storefront. And we've always been too scared to like,
Pull the trigger.
yeah, pull the trigger, but you know, times are changing. There's never a better time than now. It's what we're learning. Although we have been very spontaneous in our lives, like whenever we decided to just up and move back to Kingsport or to Tennessee. But I'm the more spontaneous one, because I'm the one that walked across the stage for my college graduation from South College, and we hopped in a U-Haul truck and moved me and the kids to Lynchburg, Virginia with Josh. So I'm a very spontaneous person. And Josh is like, oh no, I'm not doing that. So we even each other out. He calms me down and I kind of lift him up to be like, yeah, let's do this. So it's a good balance. I don't know what's over here. This kind of looks like the sketch end of...
Yeah, we're going.
There's a long time bar over there, the Wagon Wheel. It's kind of sketchy. Kind of sketch.
That vine going up the side of the building looks like a dinosaur.
I think it looks like a crab.
Yeah, I can see a crab too.
Dinosaur or crab, guys? Comment below. What does that vine look
Looks
like?
like a velociraptor climbing.
I think it looks like a crab with this little claw over top of his head, reaching for the corner. So the church circle is right over there, and we just missed the bells. I couldn't get the camera turned on in time, but there's 1, 2, 4 churches right there in church circle, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
I think it's 5.
there's 4 or 5 churches in church circle, and they're kind of what downtown was built around. It's like a big like a wagon wheel, the way the roads work here in downtown Kingsport. And they're in this roundabout, and they've been there forever, but whenever the bells go off, it's so pretty, very pretty. So I think, is it the noon bells that are like the loudest, and they...
I don't know much about those bells.
Oh, well, I think, I want to say around noon, they're like really loud and maybe play a melody instead of just dinging, but I could be wrong. But that's what Seems like I remember. But I could be wrong, so I don't know. But we're walking back towards Broad Street now. The library, this library is so pretty inside. It's that building there. And it's gorgeous inside. Down that way. There's nothing really between here and Church Circle except for the distillery over there. Hook and Ladder Distillery.
Yeah.
Which has really good moonshine, by the way. But all of these buildings are empty except for the realty company right here. It's up and going, but the furniture stores, I think that one is still in business, but I don't know what they're selling anymore. But everything else has kind of gone out of business around here on this end of Broad Street, so it's kind of sad. But then we've got this pretty clock here in this roundabout.
Is the possum going to make it?
Is that a possum or a squirrel?
It looks like a possum, but it moves like a squirrel. I don't know. I can't tell from here.
I think that's a squirrel, babe.
Could be.
That car stopped for it, so very good, guys. It's very nice of you. But we've got this pretty ornate clock in this roundabout. And then right behind it is the library. And then up this way is into Church Circle. So we'll walk up this way. They also have art installations downtown, although I feel like they've taken a bunch of them out. But this one's really, really pretty. I think when the wind blows, the butterflies kind of move around.
I think one of them's been ripped off.
Yeah, one's been ripped off. It's missing in action. But it's really nice. The Great Monarch Migration by Jim Gallucci, I think that's what it says. I'm not sure on that, but what do you see, babe?
These flowers are pretty. They remind me of trilliums. Look.
That's just lilies.
This one ain't. Look, it looks like a trillium.
No, it's a lily.
I know, but it looks like a trillium.
Well, yeah. Yeah, they are real pretty. I like the colors of them. That pinky color is real pretty. Like a blush. So, over here, they have a park with fountain and a gazebo. We'll show you that here in just a minute. We used to play Pokemon Go, and we'd walk so much down here and drive around everywhere. I'm glad that has passed for us because it was so frustrating for me. Because Josh always had extra time to go catch all the Pokemon and I had none. And he'd be like, look what I got. And he'd send it to me in a text and I'd be like so mad. So I would be so frustrated.
Oh, it is City Hall now.
Yeah. So this humongous building here used to be Regions Bank. Josh says it's the tallest building in Kingsport. But Kingsport recently took it over and turned it into their city hall. And it is giant. And I always like the signs here. Let me get in front of it so you can see it better. But we have like a crown in the middle for Kingsport. So that's cool. I think it's real pretty how they incorporated the crown into the design of the signs and everything. Alright, on towards Church Circle here. Are you pulling up your Pokemon Go?
No.
Gonna catch them all? Does anybody play Pokemon Go still?
Oh yeah, they do.
We started it back not long ago and it quickly ended for us again.
You got time for all that.
And then Josh started collecting Pokemon cards again and I was like, oh great, here we go.
Then I quit that.
Yeah. He's a collector of many things, is what he says. Oh, no, eclectic collector.
Yeah, and then I collect something for a while, then I get bored, and then I collect something else, then I get bored and I collect something else. Then I get bored and collect that.
I call him a hoarder. I think everybody agrees with me. He just got a new office again at work because he outgrew his other new office. They've got these down here in downtown. Hold on, you can't really see it because it's too dark. Hold on. Let's lighten it up. I don't know what these are.
They're just music notes to let you know this happened in this person.
I'm gonna have to look more into this because I'm interested now. They had Dual Lawson at the other end of Broad Street, so I don't know. If anybody knows, leave a comment below because I don't know.
5 churches.
Are there 5?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, that's what I was thinking, but I wasn't sure. So I don't know which churches are which, but the steeples are what everybody loves, and then their bells. So you've got this one here. I want to say that's the First Baptist Church. I'm almost pretty certain on it. And then there's one there, but you can't see it for the trees. So that's 2. And there's one you can see between the trees. That's 3. And then that's number 4. Where's number 5?
Right beside you.
No, that's not a church.
Oh, it
That's
used
a
to
bank.
be a church.
So there's 4.
4. That used to be a church.
Huh. Do you want to walk around and see what they are?
No.
Huh?
No, not really.
Oh, we need our extra steps in. We can do it. So here's one of the churches. I'm not sure which one this is. It doesn't have a sign. Over here, it looks like it used to have one there at that big brick thing, but it's gone. But it's probably on the other side facing the more busier road going into the circle. But I'm too lazy to walk over there to tell you guys. Sorry. And then
This is the Methodist.
First Broad Street United Methodist. And all these churches are huge. So this is First Broad Street United Methodist. And all these churches are like so big.
Oh, this one's got some rocks too.
Yeah, and we keep finding the painted rocks everywhere.
This one's just lazy done. It's stickers. There's a child
it
on
was
it.
probably a kid that did
Oh
it.
yeah, it was probably church kid.
But I don't know if I feel like every little town does the painted rocks, and you hide them, and then if you find them, you pick them up and rehide them and tag them on Facebook or whatever it tells you to do on the back.
Yeah. Kingsport rocks.
Kingsport rocks, yeah. So we find them often.
Yeah, so there's the back of it.
Yeah. They have a Facebook page. But yeah, this is the big Methodist church. It's so big. I really wish I could go inside these churches and just look around, because I love like the old churches, which
There you go.
we keep finding squirrels everywhere. But I love old church architecture, especially inside in the big like sanctuaries. They're so cool looking.
This one's Presbyterian. The same rock?
You've been bamboozled.
I've been bamboozled.
So the next one is the First Presbyterian Church. I always have a hard time saying that. Presbyterian.
Presbyterian.
Or what's the one with the E? I always want to call it the Episcopal.
I like the architecture on this one.
Yes. This one is so pretty. The pictures of these churches on the archives. Oh my gosh. That's the Methodist church bell. So pretty. Okay, I think it's done. But the pictures on the archives website, Kingsport Archives, of these churches, like back in the 40s and 50s, are so cool. But this one says established 1917. So is that when they built this one?
Yep.
Wow.
I think that old is just a little over 100.
Just a little over 100. Not that old, guys. Not that old.
For East Coast standards.
Well, I know not for East Coast standards, but it's still old.
There's a nest full of birds right here. They just jumped up and started chirping at me.
They didn't like you.
Yeah, they're right there. That's Mama going crazy right there. It's a robin.
Oh. Oh my gosh! Did you see it?
Mama's about to jump on you.
Okay, yeah, I'm not messing with her. I don't like birds. Look at that crepe myrtle on the side of the Baptist church.
Oh, yeah.
Or straight ahead, babe. Oh, these pretty flowers. Are these geraniums? So pretty.
Oh, there's where the other church is. It's back there. There's another one back there.
Oh.
That's that really.
No,
really
I think this is part of this one.
There's no way that is still part of this one.
Yeah, because this one has a preschool and an actual school. So, it's a big church. This one's huge. So, I don't know what that sound is. It sounds like an alarm.
This is the First Baptist.
Yeah. This is the biggest of the four. The First Baptist Church. It's so big. Does it have the year on here? Do you see a year on it anywhere? I think it does. Let's go see. It's hidden behind the grass. Established. Let's see. It's 1917 also. So were they all built in 1917?
Maybe.
Wow. All right, well, let's make our way down to the park and the fountain, and we'll end this down there.
We'll be quick. No problem.
So this is the side of the First Baptist Church. And it's the whole, almost the whole length of this block. Like all the way down to the end. So, but yeah, it's got a sanctuary, preschool, fellowship hall, gym, offices. It's got it all. So, it's huge. So this is the park. It's at Glen Bruce Park, between the library and I think this is now a bank. So it's real cool. They've got this real pretty gazebo and then a fountain beyond it.
Well, our battery just died.
Yeah, it did. But all we really got over here left to show you is the fountain.
Yeah, it's right over there.
Yeah.
There's really nothing special to it.
No. But it's pretty cool to sit out here and kind of relax.
Yeah.
But I hope you all like our video of Downtown Kingsport. If you're in town, try Pals and try Mid-City Grill.
Yep.
And Stir Fry. Those are, oh, and what's the other one? Market Street Pizza?
Yeah, Main Street Pizza.
Main Street Pizza. Those are 4 of our favorite downtown eateries.
Yep.
So those are good and good pricing.
Yep.
But that's going to do it for us today.
Alrighty, guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe.
Yes.
And we'll catch you next time.
Instagram, TikTok. Buy me a coffee. We have it all.
All the links are below.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye.